Off-plan is the way to go. Why I keep on saying that is the value preposition in it. You're able to rock. We are living in current difficult times in terms when all these are involved in terms of how the economy is unfolding. Beauty about off-plan is you're able to lock the price for another period of like a year plus. Because tentative, like Wilston, the way we do it, we give duration of payment of around 12 to 15 or 18 months maximum. Beauty about it is when you're purchasing in the very first the first time you do your purchase, you do your deposit, that is when you lock the price. So in scenarios there are difficulties in economy, even in future, or even materials hike and all that, you're never affected, because that safeguards you all the way long until completion. So advantages is one, that you're able to lock the price. Again, secondary, we eliminate all the hassles that people, when they are building for themselves, go through. Remember, most people are afraid of construction cycle because of the theft involved there in between. And in most cases, you've heard stories of people who began construction and they were given a big queue in the very first beginning, but it never materialized to the end of the project. So you find you're given maybe a scenario whereby a 4-bedroom would cost you 3 million. But at the same time, by the time you're engaging yourself in it and 3 million are over, the house has not even been roofed. So you ask yourself, where is the money? So in between there's a lot of bureaucracies. And like I always say, when you're building, it is very scientific. Scientific in this sense because it's start from planning, you do the budgeting, you do the coordination of the supply of materials and everything else, and then the supervision part of it. Most people now fails on the planning and budgeting, and again on the supervision, because it is work in progress. Every stage is equivalent to how much you've spent at that particular stage. So off-plan gives an advantage whereby the developer now becomes your burden now are transferred now from the client to the developer, such that the developer is able to do all those things on your behalf, and you're only left with the supervision part of it. The third one is the benefit of the Nyumba Kumi concept, brings people together. So common things also that saves cost on now the client themselves are able to now be transferred on also to some other neighbors that are within the area that you're building. For instance, gated community gives a leverage when it comes to the pricing factor. You're able to cost share some of the facilities. If it is power one, water supply in that particular estate, and other amenities that can jeopardize your BQ to be a little bit higher. So some of these costs are shared, and at the same time they give you some relief on your end, so that you do not go through the hassle of outsourcing some of these services. So it's quite a long and a very beneficial process. There before we've had stories, and it's true. Some of our brothers and sisters have fallen victim too. But at the same time, I think we've come of age whereby everybody knows what they want, they know where to buy, and they know what part of due diligence they need to do for them to get that absolute know-how of where and when to buy and how the whole entire system goes by, so that they are not duped, or maybe their money does not go into drain just by buying from the wrong people at the same time.